Sports anime doesn't have what it takes and will never be a top spot anime in people's heart, or so they say. But let's be real, sports anime hit different. There's just something about underdogs defying the odds, teammates becoming family, and those last-second victories that give you chills. Whether you're a hardcore athlete or someone who just loves a hype story, sports anime has a way of pulling you in and making you care way too much about fictional matches. So here are the top 9 best sports anime you absolutely need to watch. Let's get into it. Let's start off with Ahiru no Sora. Sora might be small, but don't let that fool you. This guy's all heart and pure basketball energy. He's just transferred to Kuzuryu High with one huge goal in mind: fulfill a promise to his mom and dominate his first high school tournament. Sounds inspiring, right? Well, plot twist, the school's basketball team is a total mess. It's less sports club and more hangout for delinquents who probably don't know the rules of the game. But Sora? He's not here to chill, he's here to play. With his love for the game and non-stop determination, he slowly starts to flip the whole team's vibe. One by one, these so-called tough guys start caring about basketball, training seriously, and dreaming big. Sora becomes the spark that lights a fire in everyone. And before you know it, the underdogs are aiming high. Ahiru no Sora blends the thrill of high-stakes games with the emotional punch of real growth. It's not just about scoring points, it's about pushing through pain, building trust, and chasing something bigger than yourself. This isn't just sports anime. It's a full-on journey with laughs, struggles, some sweet character arcs, and a team you'll end up rooting for every step of the way. Let's talk about Yuri on Ice, the anime that took the world by storm. Meet Yuri Katsuki, Japan's top figure skating hopeful, who unfortunately crashes and burns at the Grand Prix final. Defeated and mentally spiraling, Yuri heads back home to Kyushu, unsure if he should hang up his skates or give it one last shot. He's chilling at his parents' place, spiraling in snacks and self-doubt, when legendary skater Viktor Nikiforov randomly shows up at his doorstep like some sparkly figure skating fairy godfather. Suddenly, Yuri's life is flipped like a triple axle. He's training under Viktor, navigating the high-stakes world of competitive figure skating, and trying not to totally emotionally combust in the process. The show has a total graceful skating scene, top-notch worthy music, and a heartwarming bond between Yuri and Viktor that'll melt even the iciest hearts. It's not just about the medals, it's about love, growth, and finding your spark again when you're ready to quit. If you haven't watched Yuri on Ice yet, what are you even doing? Next up is Free, an anime all about friendship, swimming, and way too many shirtless emotional stares into the sunset. This one's all about Haruka Nanas and his old swim buddies Makoto, Nagisa, and Rin, who were inseparable back in elementary school until Rin dipped to Australia for some intense pro-level training. Fast forward a few years and surprise, Rin's back in Japan, brooding harder than ever in swimming for a rival school. Meanwhile, Haruka and the gang reunite and start up the Iwatobi High School Swim Club, even convincing track and field guy Ray, who can't swim for the life of him, to join the team. The story really hits its stride as the squad tries to rebuild their bond with Rin, who's definitely going through some things. Tensions rise, emotions run wild, and the swimming gets seriously intense. Visually, this show is gorgeous, and while it leans into the melodrama sometimes, the mix of emotional moments and solid comedy keeps it super watchable. It's got that rare balance of being wholesome, dramatic, and stylish, all wrapped up in glistening abs and genuine character growth. Yowamushi Pedal brings us the unlikely sports hero we didn't know we needed: Sakamichi Onoda, a hardcore anime nerd whose idea of cardio is biking 90 kilometers just to snag the latest merch in Akihabara. When he rolls into high school, he's hyped to join the anime club only to find it's been shut down. Determined to bring it back, he sets out to recruit 4 members. But life has other plans. Enter Shunsuke Imaizumi and Naruko Shikichi, 2 cycling enthusiasts who catch wind of Onoda's insane daily commute and instantly realize this otaku's got legs of steel. They rope him into joining the school's competitive cycling team. And suddenly, Onoda goes from pedaling for Blu-rays to chasing the thrill of high-speed races. What follows is a surprisingly intense journey of friendship, grit, and self-discovery, all while decked out in cycling spandex. Onoda may start off as the ultimate underdog, but his passion and never-give-up spirit slowly turn him into a force to be reckoned with. This isn't just a sports anime. It's a wild ride powered by pure heart, burning thighs, and the most wholesome team dynamics you'll ever see. Trust me, you'll be pedaling through episodes like there's no tomorrow. Next up is Ace of Diamond. Ace of Diamond is the kind of sports anime that hits you right in the feels and fires you up at the same time. It follows Eijun Sawamura, a loudmouth high schooler with the wildest pitching form you've ever seen, as he gets scouted into Saito High, one of the most elite baseball schools around. Eijun's got dreams of becoming the ace, but standing in his way are ridiculously skilled teammates, especially the cool and quiet Furuya, who throws absolute heat. What follows is a roller coaster of games, rivalries, locker room chaos, and enough emotional moments to make you want to sprint outside and throw a baseball. What really sets Ace of Diamond apart is its cast. These kids aren't cookie-cutter athletes, they're just goofy, stubborn, sometimes annoying teenagers who act like actual high schoolers. They're weird, dramatic, immature, and you love them more for it. And let's talk about the art. It goes hard. The variety in facial designs, body types, and just pure energy in the visuals is insane for a sports anime. If you're down for intense games, hilarious teen drama, and genuine character growth, this show's an absolute pitch. If you've got even a shred of love for high-energy sports anime, Kuroko's basketball is a total slam. Taiko Middle School's basketball team was straight up unstoppable, crushing everyone and earning their star players the nickname Generation of Miracles. These guys were basically basketball gods. After middle school, the dream team split up, each joining powerhouse high schools to continue their domination. But plot twist, there was a secret sixth man, Kuroko Tetsuya, the Phantom, player no one ever notices until it's way too late. Now in high school, Kuroko joined Siren, a lesser-known team with big dreams, and partners up with Kagami Taigi, a beast of a baller who just came back from the US together. They're gunning for the top, challenging each of Kuroko's old teammates along the way. The matches, absolute fire. What makes Kuroko's basketball stand out is that perfect mix of hype moments, jaw-dropping plays, and those feel-good underdog vibes. Whether you're here for the drama, the dunks, or the ridiculous anime logic, this show's got you covered. Let's be real, Slam Dunk is more than just a basketball anime. It's a full court ride with heart, hustle, and a whole lot of hilarious chaos thanks to our boy, Hanamichi Sakuragi. This dude, he's a red-haired gang leader, total outcast, and has been rejected by girls 50 times. Yeah, 50. But everything changes when he meets Haruko Akagi, the girl of his dreams, who sees past his rough exterior and notices he's got some serious athletic potential. She ropes him into checking out the Shohoku High basketball team, mostly because she loves the sport. And he loves her. At first, Hanamichi's all, nah, sports aren't my thing, especially since girl number 50 ditched him for a basketball player. But turns out, the guy's a total natural on the court. What starts as a quest for love slowly turns into genuine passion, and Hanamichi begins giving it his all, not just to impress Haruko, but to actually win. What's good about it is the team. Every player's got a backstory, a reason they play, and you'll fall for each of them as they grow together. It's an underdog story that hits hard, full of laughs, hype, and moments that make you wish it never ends. Let's kick things off with Blue Lock. The story starts right after Japan flops out of the 2018 FIFA World Cup, and the Japanese Football Union decides it's time to stop being nice and start being legendary. Enter Asagi Yoichi, a high school forward who just watched his dreams crash and burn after passing the ball to a teammate instead of taking the winning shot himself. Big mistake. But soon after, he gets an invite to the most bonkers training program ever, Blue Lock. Run by the absolutely unhinged Igo Jinpachi, the plan is to lock 300 teenage forwards inside a prison like soccer boot camp and crank their egos up. The goal? Create the world's most ruthless, self-centered striker, someone who doesn't pass, doesn't hesitate, and lives to score goals like their life depends on it. Forget teamwork, this is all about survival of the flashiest. It's a wild ride that throws the typical let's work together sports trope straight into the trash. Blue Lock is stylish, intense, and just the right amount of bull. If you're into sharp animation, mind games, this show is absolutely your vibe. Top of the list is, of course, none other than Haikyuu. If you've ever watched Haikyuu, you know this isn't just some sports anime, it's a straight-up adrenaline, grit, and volleyball show. It all kicks off with Shoyo Hinata, a short king with hops for days, who's dead set on becoming the next little giant after getting hooked on volleyball from a single match. He throws together a scrappy middle school team, makes it to a tournament, and then runs into Tobio Kageyama, aka the king of the court. Let's just say things don't go well. But Hinata doesn't let the loss crush his dream instead. He's more fired up than ever. What really makes Haikyuu pop off, though, is how alive it feels. The characters? Not just animated, they breathe, struggle, improve, and shine. And those final match points, absolute goosebumps. You're not just watching them play, you're in the game, sweating with them, screaming at the screen, celebrating every spike. This isn't just another sports story. Even if you've never touched a volleyball in your life, this show will make you want to serve, set, and spike like your life depends on it. That's all for today. If you liked the video, make sure to hit that like button to show some love. And don't forget to subscribe so you catch all my new uploads. If you think I left out any awesome anime that deserves a spot on the list, drop your suggestions in the comments. I'm all ears. Or just share your thoughts about the video in general. I always appreciate hearing from you. Have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next one.